Girl, you chosen, fuck it up when you bust wide open. It's the ocean, I'm just imposing that you give it to me and just me only, yeah. Girl, you chosen, fuck it up when you bust wide open.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Honey K, and welcome. Make sure you subscribe because we live over here, period. And today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys some beginner pole tricks for whoever wants to go try out to the club and they want to know some quick, easy pole tricks to learn for their audition. I got you. So in this video, I'm going to be showing y'all some easy tricks that's going to get you hired, sis, period. We trying to get into that new club, and I got you. And even if you're not trying to get into a new club and you just want to learn some new beginner tricks to do pole exercises, because the pole is a workout, this is some great beginner spins and tricks for you guys to learn. So I hope you guys enjoy. Let's get into it. So I do want to start off by saying that before you get on the pole, you always want to make sure you stretch and you condition. So even when I go to work, I make sure I stretch. I do basic stretches. You want to make sure you stretch. The most important things I would say are your arms, your hands, and your legs. Mind you, in the beginning of the video, I showed y'all a disclaimer. I am not a pole instructor. So this is just the ways that I learn. I've only taken one pole class ever, and honestly, I didn't feel like it was beneficial to me. Everything that I've learned at home by myself on my own pole. Just invest in yourself a pole and you good to go. I usually like to start off with wrist exercises. You want to just stretch out your wrists and stuff like that because you do use your wrists and your arms as well. I like to do basic arm stretches. I do about like 10-15 seconds on each arm. Probably wasn't 10-15, but I already stretched before the video, you guys. So I'm just showing you the stretches that I like to do. Basic stretches, really. It's very important to stretch because you will hurt yourself. You can pull a muscle and you can hurt yourself really bad, and I don't want you guys to get hurt. So it is important to stretch. Don't just go hop on that pole. Those are like basically the arm stretches that I do. You can do like some shoulder stuff. Just do basic stretches, you guys. Also, I want to talk about the attire you wear while you're on the pole. You want to make sure that you're wearing something that you can grip the pole with. Skin is important. Contact with the pole. You want your skin to be on the pole because if your clothes are on the pole, you're more likely to slip and you can't really grip. So you want to make sure you're not wearing anything long sleeved. And if you want to wear like a bra or a crop top, that's better because you want to have your stomach out and you want to have your legs out as well, specifically your thighs, because you want to be able to grip the pole with your thighs. And also doing the stretches, I've noticed that it helps my flexibility, and flexibility is really good for the pole because the more flexible you are, I feel like the more tricks you're able to do and make it look more effortless because you're just flexible, so your body's able to do more movements, more transitions, and things like that. So I think it's very important to always stretch. It definitely helps your flexibility, and if you're not able to do the splits, it definitely helped me better my splits. So stretching is just a key thing, and I promise it's important. So after you guys are all stretched and ready to go, one thing that is a key for me to pole dance is pole grip. I do not like to get on the pole without my pole grip at all. I don't even like to condition without my pole grip. And I'm about to show you guys how I condition right now. I don't condition when I go to the club. I just do it when I'm at home practicing. It's just a good way to like when you work out and you do cardio, you get your heart racing first. That's basically what it is. It's like a warm up for the pole. Pole grip helps you grip onto the pole. It helps you so that you don't slip or slide off of the pole. And also, speaking of slip and sliding, make sure before you get on the pole, you do not have any excessive lotions on or oils because you will slide. And pole grip helps with that. If you do have clammy hands or whatever, get you some pole grip. So yeah, I just pour a little bit of pole grip on. I let it dry. Sometimes I put some on my pole so that my pole could be really dry too. Talking about conditioning, I like to warm up on the pole. The way I warm up on the pole is I will do 5 like lifts, I call them, I guess. I don't know what the correct name for it is, but I literally just lift myself to warm myself up. 1, 2, and I'm not touching the ground, you guys. I'm not touching the ground at all when I condition. So just lift yourself, and you see how my hands are, right? 1 at the top. My dominant hand I usually put at the top, depending on the trick, but majority of the time the dominant hand goes on top. And then my other hand's on the bottom. And I do find it easier to start any pole, condition, trick, whatever, with your body pulling away from the pole. It gives you more momentum. Even when you're about to go into a spin, it's easier to pull first and then do it. So I'm gonna show you guys. So I just condition first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, I'm tired. I'm out of breath, y'all. But you just keep doing that. And then you do it on both sides, switch arms. So I'll put my dominant hand at the bottom this time, and I'll put my other hand at the top. And you want to do the same thing. 1, 2, 3. Y'all get the picture. There's other ways you condition as well, but that one already got my heart beating, so we're about to get into the spins. I want to show y'all how I climb the pole. There's 2 different ways that, I want to say maybe 2 or 3 different ways that I climb the pole. My favorite way for me to climb the pole is I put my dominant hand at the top and my other hand at the bottom, but you want to make sure your arm is on the pole as well. And like I said earlier, I like to pull away from the pole, so instead of being in front of the pole like this, I'll have my leg pulled away from the pole and my body pulled away from the pole. And I find that it gives me more momentum to spin. So when you do that, it gives you more momentum to make to spin on the pole. Rather than if I was to, from behind the pole, and try to pull myself up like this, then it's not as graceful, and it doesn't look good. So, also a key tip, you want to do things on your tippy toes. It looks better. You want to make sure your toes are pointed anyways, and you're probably gonna have stripper heels on, or even if you're at home, you just want to be on your tippy toes. Point your toes. It looks prettier. It's more graceful. So tippy toes. Dominant hand at the top, other hand at the bottom. Pull away from the pole, tippy toe, and spin. And you just climb the pole. Y'all see? That's my top way to climb the pole. Another way you can climb the pole if that doesn't work for you, the sideways climb, that's what I call it. I don't know the correct term, but you basically put your dominant hand up, you put your leg on the pole like this, hand up here, other hand here, and you're going to kind of push yourself with your other foot, and you're going to push off and put your other leg up and climb like this. I don't really like this way. It's not my favorite, but yeah. That's another way to climb the pole. Sideways climb. I'll show you guys one more time how to do it from another angle. So Arm up here. You want to make sure you're on your tippy toes. I don't know if y'all can see my toes, but I'm on my tippy toe. Put your leg as high as you can put it on the pole. And you just go up. I definitely feel like the sideways climb is harder, but some people like it, so it's really your preference. I think that this way is way easier. Next is how do you get down from the pole once you climb it in a graceful way. Okay, so once you climb the pole, you're gonna let go with your other hand, keep your dominant hand on the pole, and let your other hand go. And then you're just gonna put your other hand at the bottom of you so that you can walk down the pole like this, basically, okay? So I'm gonna show you guys how to do it. You can practice on the floor first. If you're afraid to do it, practice on the floor first like I just did. Y'all got it? Okay. Practice it like that first on the floor. Walking, walking, and then you can do that when you're up in the air. So I'm gonna kind of show you guys like a way to put that together to make it look like more than what it looked like right now. So you get on stage, you wanna walk around the pole first, maybe caress your body, look all sexy. You can switch arms, or you can even come on the pole and do this little move, spin with your arm like this. But just, you know, always make sure you wanna walk around the pole looking very sexy. So, boom, okay. We got the walk. So now we're gonna add it all together. We're gonna add a little walk to it, and we're gonna climb, and then we're gonna walk down. So, watch this. Like I said, so when I get on the pole and I'll be doing something, I just end up doing other stuff, but my bad, I'm not gonna do that because for the sake of this video. So y'all seen how I did the climb and the walk? You could just do the walk all the way down, or you can mimic what I just did. Honestly, it's up to you. So we're gonna get into our next trick. This one definitely makes you look like you know what you're doing, even if you don't. And it's not hard to do. You just have to use your legs. So, I don't even know the name of this trick. I'm just gonna show it to y'all. I forgot the name. But basically, you're gonna use the climb that we just did, and then you're gonna sit on the pole by crossing your legs. Let me show you. So the first step is climb and sit. So what I mean by climb and sit is I'm gonna climb, and then I'm going to pull my legs out and sit. And you wanna make sure you turn your hip towards the pole. It's gonna hurt when you first do it, but you sit. So let me show you guys again. So you basically are going to pull yourself up on the pole. And then once you're up on the pole, you're gonna put your legs out like that and then cross them like this. And you're gonna tilt your hip to the side. And you're going to use that to sit on the pole. Like so. You're just crossing your legs and sitting on the pole and putting your hip to the side so that your thighs can hold you onto the pole. So I'm gonna do it again for you guys, one more time.
I need my friend, but I wouldn't wanna leave.
you do that spin, you guys. And I'm just gonna show you guys one more spin, one more easy spin that you can do. Honestly, when you go audition, you don't gotta do a lot of spins. You don't gotta do a lot of tricks. You can do floor work too. So I'm gonna show you guys one more spin and like one more trick that you can do on the floor as well, just so that when you come down from your pole trick, you can have something you can do on the floor too. So for the last pole trick, it's very simple. You're basically gonna use the same climb that we did. So you're gonna climb the pole, and then you are going to, kind of like the sit that we just did, but instead of putting your legs like kind of like crisscross on the pole, you're gonna put your legs straight out on the pole and lean back. And you're gonna put your hands gonna be up here. Your dominant hand is gonna be at the top, and your other hand is gonna be at the bottom of the pole, allowing you to sit on your hand. I know it sounds crazy, but it's not. Very easy, and it looks really nice. So I'm gonna show you guys how to do it. I'm gonna show you guys how to do it closer to the ground. So you climb the pole, and once you're on the pole, you can put your hand down on your butt, and you wanna make sure you lean back when you do it. So hand here, legs in the middle, this hand at the bottom of your butt. So you're basically sitting on your hand, but you don't want to be sitting straight up while you're doing it because it's like way more weight, I would say. You want to make sure you're laying back while you do this. By the way, this will hurt the inside of your legs. It's normal. Don't think like, oh, am I doing it wrong? No, it hurts. It's gonna hurt. No ifs, ands, or buts, it's gonna hurt. Okay, let me show you guys one more time. So you're gonna climb the pole. You're gonna put your legs out. Hands underneath your butt, lean back. Put your legs out, and you're doing it. Got it? Very simple. Easier to do it while you're spinning. So let me show you guys how I do it while I'm spinning. And when you're leaning back, you can like, you know, let your hair flow. Make it look pretty. So, here we go. One more time, but a little more feistiness to it. So that's the last spin I'm gonna show you guys. Those are like the top three. I think I showed y'all 3 spins. Top 3 spins that I would say could get you hired at an audition. Make it look like you know what you're doing, sis. And they're very easy to learn. Literally, if you just mimic what I did step by step, I tried to break it down for y'all as easy as I could. These are very simple, easy beginner steps. I'm gonna show you one floor trick that I do that I feel like is a very good floor trick to do. When you come down from the pole, you can do this trick. Basically like when you're shaking your legs. So I don't know if y'all know how to do this or not, but if you don't, I'm gonna try to show you real quick. So here we go. Okay, so if you know how to do this, I feel like it's gonna be a lot easier for you. You're basically just shaking your thighs, right? Okay, so you're gonna do that on the floor laying down though. If you don't know how to do this, my best friend taught me how to do this. I feel like one of the easy ways to learn it is to go on your heels and try to shake your thighs. So I'm gonna use a pole to hold me because my balance is not the best. So go on the heels of your foot, basically like that, and just shake your legs. That's like the easiest way to learn to me. Like maybe just, yeah, go on your heels and shake your legs. So yeah, you just shake your legs, boo. Do something like, you just put your legs in the air and you start doing that. But if that's hard for you to do it while you're laying on your back, because for me, I'm kind of on the skinnier side, so I find it easier to do it this way and it still looks good. You're basically gonna lift your legs up and then you're gonna lift your body up and hold your back with your hands and do it. And you can do it like this. Like that. Okay. So also, if you want to know like what's a way to come off the floor after you just did this, then you could just like you turn around, arch your back, grab the pole, use the pole to lift yourself up, things like that, and then you're back up again. Honestly guys, it's a lot of ways you can come out of it and you can do it. I can't show you every way right now, but if you guys would like a part 2 of this video, just comment down below and let me know. I'll do a part 2 with some more beginner tricks and spins. There's a lot of beginner tricks and spins that you guys can learn. I just felt like these were really good ones for auditioning, so if you guys would like a part 2, just let me know. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. It definitely helps my videos get more out there, so don't forget to do that. And also turn on your post notifications so you can be notified every time I post a video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm almost to 4K subscribers. Shout out to y'all. So if you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to like. Love you guys. Bye.
Girl, you chosen. Fuck it up when you bust wide open. It's the ocean. I'm just imposed.